Thierry Henry reveals how unplanned Arsene Wenger moment led to Arsenal transfer. Arsenal's best seasons in the Premier League under Arsene Wenger came with Thierry Henry leading the line, but the French forward signing wasn't always set in stone. Chance meeting between Thierry Henry and Arsene Wenger paved the way for what would become one of the Arsenal manager's most important signings for the club. France forward Henry remains Arsenal's all-time top scorer to this day, with 228 goals for the club. He formed a key part of title-winning squads in 2001-02 and 2003-04, as well as playing his part in the Gunners' run to the 2006 Champions League final. Henry even returned for one last hurrah in 2012, playing his part as Arsenal pipped Tottenham to Champions League qualification. All in all, his 175 Premier League goals leaves him 7th in the league's all-time standings. Wenger hasn't returned to management since leaving Arsenal in 2018, but he's been followed into the dugout by his former protege, and former forward Henry, who has led France's under-23 side to the Olympic football semi-finals, previously explained the coincidence which helped accelerate his move to Arsenal in the first place. Few years after Arsene left Monaco, he came to watch a game between Juventus and Udinese that I played in, Henry recalled in comments from 2018 shared by Arsenal. After the match, I was going back to Paris and he was on the same plane. He told me he'd been at the game, we exchanged numbers, and he told me that he didn't understand why I was playing on the wing. At the time, I was actually playing as a wing-back. He told me I was wasting my time and that he remembered me as a no. 9. He said it would be great if we could meet him again, and the rest is history. Henry's Olympic team have dominated in their home Olympics. They won all 3 of their group games without conceding a goal, before a Jean-Philippe Mateta goal was enough for them to get past Argentina in the quarter-finals. France can move one step closer to a gold medal with victory over Egypt in the semis. However, after their victory over Argentina ended in a brawl, Henry sent a reminder to his players about their behavior. "One of my players got a red card and I don't accept that. It shouldn't happen," he told Thai Sports via Eurosport. "I couldn't control what happened. I went to shake Javier Mascherano's hand, and when I turned around, it had happened. We won, but I didn't like what happened at the end with my players." According to Henry, he was playing for Juventus at the time and wasn't particularly happy there. During this period, Henry and Wenger, who had previously worked together at AS Monaco, crossed paths unexpectedly. This encounter reignited their connection, and Wenger eventually convinced Henry to join Arsenal. This move turned out to be pivotal for both Henry and Arsenal, as he went on to become one of the greatest players in the club's history. The story underscores the significant role that Wenger played in shaping Henry's career, as well as the importance of their relationship in bringing Henry to Arsenal. Henry's early career and struggles in Italy. Before joining Arsenal, Thierry Henry was already a well-known name in European football. He had started his professional career under Arsene Wenger at AS Monaco, where he quickly established himself as a promising young talent. His performances at Monaco earned him a move to Juventus in January 1999, but things didn't go as planned in Italy. Henry struggled to adapt to Serie A's tactical style and was often played out of position as a winger, limiting his impact on the field. Frustrated and disillusioned, Henry knew he needed a change. The transfer to Arsenal negotiations between Arsenal and Juventus began soon after, and Wenger was determined to bring Henry to the club. Despite some initial skepticism from fans and pundits given Henry's struggles in Italy, transfer was completed for a fee of $11 million in August 1999. Wenger's faith in Henry was unwavering, and he saw the Frenchman as the perfect player to lead his Arsenal team to glory. A new era at Arsenal. Upon his arrival at Arsenal, Henry was given the central striking role that Wenger had envisioned for him. The move to Highbury marked the beginning of an extraordinary chapter in Henry's career. Under Wenger's guidance, Henry flourished, quickly becoming one of the most lethal strikers in the world. His pace, skill, and eye for goal made him a nightmare for defenders, and he soon became the focal point of Arsenal's attack. Over the next 8 years, Henry would go on to score 228 goals in 377 appearances for Arsenal, becoming the club's all-time leading scorer. He played a crucial role in Arsenal's success during this period, including their historic unbeaten season in 2003-04, where they earned the nickname the Invincible. Legacy and reflection. Looking back, the unplanned meeting between Henry and Wenger was a turning point that shaped the future of both the player and the club. Henry's success at Arsenal not only solidified his status as a footballing legend, but also helped to cement Wenger's legacy as one of the greatest managers in the history of the game. In his reflection, Henry has often credited Wenger for believing in him and for giving him the platform to showcase his talents at Arsenal. The move proved to be mutually beneficial, with Henry's brilliance on the pitch helping to elevate Arsenal to new heights during the early 2000s. This story is a testament to the power of timing, relationships, and the sometimes serendipitous nature of football transfers. It highlights how a single, unplanned moment can alter the course of history, leading to a partnership that would leave an indelible mark on the world of football.